Welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. We've had a crazy week in Chinese dramaland. We will leave the worst till the last bit of this video and first talk about normal things like specific dramas. In last week's video, we talked about the Youku drama, 灼灼韶华. It aired. Also, Fu Shanhai, Journey of the Legend, led by Cheng Yi, aired on the same day. Both drama basically happened yesterday, as I am filming this on Friday. I've watched at least up to yesterday's updates. They're both watchable, but then both in ways that are not perfect. I have a feeling that neither of them is gonna get very, very big, but they will probably do okay. Then, we have a couple of dramas starting to get shooting, and we're gonna talk about those next. After that, we're gonna go into a marathon of quick mentioning of a lot of Youku projects that they put together to promote during the week. First, just a couple of other things on other projects from other platforms. We have a drama that has wrapped shooting during this week, which is 野狗骨头. I do remember when they started shooting, I did talk about it. The English title of the drama is just Love for You. I think the Chinese title is a lot more sexier. It's literally Stray Dog Bones. It's a 32 episodes contemporary romantic drama led by Song Weilong and Zhang Jingyi. They've wrapped shooting, they've released a trailer upon wrapping. I'll put the video up here. It's definitely two pretty looking people. But in terms of whether the chemistry is gonna work out, we shall wait and see. Then we have a Tencent contemporary drama that has started shooting this week. This is the second season of the drama that obviously had first season. It is 闪耀如他, Stand or Fall, a contemporary romantic drama, but more like a middle-aged people romantic drama, led by Wang Yang and Qin Lan. So if you remember, they were in the drama previously. This basically is the second season of it. It's Tencent, they've started shooting. Talking about starting to shoot, we have another drama that has just started shooting this week. It is a mango drama. 24 episodes, but it's a short drama. So most likely it's gonna be one of those 15 minutes per episode drama. And it's called 在你眉梢种红豆. A pretty interesting title. And it literally means growing the red bean on the tip of your eyebrow. But this is the type of literature kind of inheritance of Chinese poetry. It's not edible red beans you get in Chinese desserts. It is the type of seed of a plant that is red and black, and it's representing love, representing someone's constant thinking and longing for other people, and this comes from Chinese poetry. Anyway, so this is a romantic drama. Looking at the title, you know. And the English title, official translation right now, is Seeds of Scarlet Longing. Not too bad, not too bad. Thankfully, it's not Blossom. It is led by Zheng Yecheng and Zhao Qing. I mean, they haven't worked together before, so let's see how it works out. Zhao Qing recently, unfortunately, get involved in the Xu Kai thing that is not necessarily good for her, but good to see that it's not affecting her work. As for Zheng Yecheng, well, he's been around for so many years, yet he's just like one step from exploding and being super famous. And now, because Dramaland is not doing well, there aren't that many big-sized proper projects opening up. They are doing short dramas now. Everybody is doing short dramas. Some very major stars are all going to do 15 minutes episode dramas. This is the new trend. And then there are further development on the scandal and problems that a couple of traffic actors have fallen into in recent weeks, such as Yu Shuxing, mostly to do with her family backgrounds and stuff. Now people are sort of moving the argument to the second stage where it's talking about whether she's a bully, while things surrounding Xu Kai has moved to the second stage of people talking about whether he's actually involved in illegal organizing gambling activities. Because in China, there are very clear rules about how many people you gather, how much money you bet on privately, and that would get to the point where it's considered to be illegal. It's kind of in the middle of it, so we just don't know how it's all gonna end. It's still happening. Just shows you again, you know, entertainment business, cutthroat and messy. Now, let's hop into the marathon of talking about Youku dramas. On their hand, they've promoted this week. There's no guarantee that any of them is going to come out anytime soon. Most likely, most of them are going to show up next year. But let's just take a look at what these are. First, we have the recently just wrapped period drama, Yan Zhi Huang, Vow of the Phoenix. Period drama led by Xiao Shunyao and Na Ran. I think I've talked about it when they started shooting. This time it's wrapped and they've released a trailer to give you an idea about what it looks like. Then we have another 30 episodes period drama that has also released its trailer. It's called 师兄太稳健. It's a really cute name. English title is Pull Strings, and it seems to be, again, a wuxia / a little bit 休闲 kind of element drama, led by Ao Ruipeng and Sun Zhenyi, and it's talking about this guy who probably is really strong and really talented, but his motto of life is to stay low profile. So he's always flying under the radar and not letting people know what he's capable of. And it's overall a comedy kind of period fantasy drama. Based on the trailer, it actually looks quite fun. I really want to see this drama. Hopefully we can get to see it before 2026. Then we have the trailer of the drama. Believe it or not, so many years after its first drama, now there's a second one, 九门, the 9 gates or 9 door, but previously I think the English title was The Mystic 9, that had Zhao Liying, right, and Chen Weiting and all those people. If you still remember, it's like a decade ago or something. It's a long time ago. Second season. It's done. And they've put out a trailer. And this time, it is directed by Bai Shan, who is the director of the first season of Strange Tales of Tang Dynasty. It's still Chen Weiting. And he still looks identical to many years ago what he looks like in this drama. I think this is the most shocking thing, is this guy didn't age at all over a decade. He may actually be a vampire, okay? We don't know that, but it's impressive. And the other lead is Zheng Shunxi and also Chen Yao. It gives you the feeling that certain people may have that in their chart in terms of their 缘分 with this type of story, thinking about Ultimate Note that has happened quite a few years now. Zheng Shunxi, he just can't get out of the universe of Daomu. That drama is also ready. We shall wait and see when it shows up. Next, probably a lot of people looking forward to, period drama led by Gong Jun and everyone else. It features Chang Huasen, it features Peng Xiaoran, but honestly, mostly it's Gong Jun. 暗河传. English title right now is Blood River. I mean, previously Dark River, but the Chinese title literally is Dark River, and it's based on a quite well-known IP, and they've released a trailer where it features all the main characters. There's no plot in this trailer, you can't see any. It's literally all the fighting sequences edited together, whether it's slow-mo or real speed. Not letting you know the plot, but just let you know they've shot it pretty kind of trailer. If this drama airs well, you'll hear a lot of stories from me, because I have this time it's like a really good friend whose sister was one of the supporting roles of this drama. Ever gossip about the shooting of this drama, if it ever got hot, right, we're gonna hear a lot of stories from her, I'm pretty sure. Moving on to the next one, there's no particular order I'm arranging them. I literally am like writing them down as I come across them. So this is a drama, I don't think it has officially finished shooting, but it's probably very close to it. 40 episodes, 民国 spying drama, spying. That's literally its English title. And the Chinese title is 谍报上不封顶, and it's led by Xiao Zhan and Zhou Yutong. And honestly, I think this is more looking like next year, and they're gonna air it. Moving on to the next one, called 古语. English title is The Silent Storm, and it is a contemporary drama, mainly led by Jing Boran. Then it is Zhang Songwen. Like, these are the two most important characters. This story is set in 1990s in mainland China, and it is featuring a tax fraud case that is very big. And this is the particular time when China's economic structure started to greatly shift. I mean, it started at the very end of the 70s, but 80s was like the Wild West of China. 90s start to have more things happening at like more intensity. And this is pretty much set at that time when the country is going through a great shift and a lot of opportunities opens up for people to get their wealth illegally. They've also released a new trailer, you can take a look at it, and that's that one. Moving on to the next Youku drama, another legal system drama called 追诉. English title is only Prosecutor, and this is a proper drama about prosecution and prosecutors, and it mainly also features two guys, like the previous one. This time it's Hou Wenyuan and Zhang Guoli, and I'll show you the poster and the trailer we have right now. Again, a drama that hasn't said how many episodes are there or when they're gonna air it. Just wait and see. Then we have a drama that I wasn't even aware that they shot a drama version, but it's Youku owned and it's done and it's waiting to come out anytime. 不为人知的故事, The Story Untold. If you hear this title and find it familiar, it's because there is a movie that's exactly the same title, and it already screened. And the movie version is based on a novel, and it was led by Qiu Ze and Lang Yueting. Anybody remembers? It is about the love story between a anti-drug undercover policeman and the lady who specializes in mending and repairing historical artifacts. The same thing, just in a drama version, and it's 22 episodes. And the actors are Huang Xuan and Jing Chen. I mean, based on the trailer, it actually looks quite okay. There's nothing weird about it. And I do believe at least Huang Xuan can really do good performance. Jing Chen, whether it's gonna work with Huang Xuan, also on her own end, is a little bit more questionable these days. At least in recent years, all the dramas she's in, I've watched, it just no longer works, her performance in many ways. Also, I think she really did too much to her face, to the point where maybe there's no return, and it affects her expression, and also really affects you as audiences watching her performance and reading her expressions. There's just too much obstacle between me and her performance. And 22 episodes. Unless like each episode is 15 minutes, I do find 22 episodes of this story might be too long. Moving on to the next one, proper big period drama by a proper big drama maker, Yu Lingling, 展昭 Adventures. 40 episodes by 正午阳光 period drama, and the first proper 武侠 period drama that this company does. Previously, Nirvana Fire, Like a Flowing River, or all those heavy realism dramas. You know they can do good dramas, but sometimes they can go melodramatic too much, and they haven't been doing very well in recent years. Financially, I've heard a lot of stories about 正午阳光 not doing well. Maybe that's one of the reasons the Nirvana 3 drama kept getting postponed in every way. They're saying we're moving on and we're trying to do it, but you hear nothing, because that's likely a 50 episodes length period drama that maybe they're just not able to deal with if they're not doing well financially right now. And this one, it's the properly done 40 episodes period drama, and if it succeeds, it's gonna be really important to the company. At least give them the confidence and probably more investment for Nirvana Fire 3 that everyone is waiting for years. It's been a decade. It's been a decade since the first drama came out. This is the period drama led by Yang Yang, Fang Yilun, and Zhang Ruonan. And it's about Zhan Zhao, one of the most famous kind of literature but also drama characters, who is tied to Bao Zhen, the judge of the Song dynasty, who's famous for being dark-faced and very, very stern and fair. They've released a new trailer. I'll put it up here too, and looks good. I have to say, it actually looks good. Everybody looks good. I really hope I don't have to wait till 2026 to see Yu Lingling, but if it happens, it happens. Next, there's a drama that I actually wasn't aware of at all, and it kind of looks really interesting. It's an urban legend. So think about My Love from the Star, or Goblin, Korean drama, where it's contemporary setting, but then it's magical and it actually ties to history and magical and fantasy and or aliens, really. Like, this is that type of story. I didn't know we have one, but we have one in Chinese dramaland, and it's ready. It's already shot. Just never heard about it. It's called 她的瞳 in her eyes, which is what it means. It's like her iris, basically. It's led by Huang Xiyan and Xing Fei. Xing Fei you probably would know better because she was recently in this Thriving Land and did a quite good job. Huang Xiyan may not be that familiar to people. He's from Taiwan, I believe, and then he was in the Creation of Gods movie. He's one of those guys, basically. He's the son of one of the Duke, directional Duke, in the first movie. He probably doesn't have that much screen time compared to the other sons of the Dukes. He's a pretty good-looking guy, okay? And he does have a face that's really suitable for big screen, I'd say. Anyway, this is actually a romantic urban legend kind of fantastical drama led by him and Xing Fei, and both of them are unusual people. I think one has some kind of alien background. The other has this ability to do whatever magical things that she's not aware of. And it's basically two magical beings in a contemporary normal world setting start to come together and then go through adventures and a lot of like fantastical things that happens. It's definitely not just a romantic drama of two normal walking human beings. Okay, let's just put it that way. And at least it's not gonna be another normal we broke up and 10 years later we get back together contemporary dramas that we've seen too many. So fingers crossed this one would be a good one and it will come out sooner than later. Also, during this week, another drama has released its trailer in the Youku package, and it's a drama actually has been ready for some time and just hasn't aired for whatever reason. And this is the 黑夜告白 Light to the Night, contemporary police drama led by Wang Hedi and Pan Yueming. It's been a while since they released the last trailer, and I think around the time when they released the last trailer, it was already kind of all done. I vaguely remember it has gone through censorship, but it hasn't aired until now, and I don't know why. But there's also no news this time about when it's gonna come out. It's just in the package of all the Youku dramas that got promoted this week. I think it's 24 episodes, if I haven't remembered it wrong, and anyone's guess, it may show up anytime. So these are the Youku dramas that got promoted this week. I may have missed one or two because there are a lot, but I think I've covered most of the important projects they have. At the end of this video, we do have to talk about the unfortunate thing that happened on September the 11th in China, Beijing, early in the morning, where it's found that the actor Menglong passed away. He fell from the window of an apartment building that's about 6th floor, a place of his friends, and then found dead. He's only 37. And if you watch a lot of Chinese dramas, you definitely have come across him. Although in recent years, he hadn't had that many workout, the hottest time for him was in the mid to late 2010s, Go Princess Go, that drama where he played one of the prince. And the drama was actually super, super popular. Then coming up 2 years later, it was 2017, and it was the airing of 2 Miles of Peach Blossoms, the drama version, where he played Yang Mi's brother. Seems there's a lot of problems going on in his private life, although I never really paid much attention. And to me, he's just, yeah, I know this guy, and most people know, like, this is an actor who used to be in really popular dramas. And it's just really shocking to find suddenly he's gone. Latest statement we have from the official channels would be this does not involve any kind of criminal investigation. It's being kind of preliminarily examined, and it's found it's not that. So it means either it's accident or it's suicide, but we probably will never find out since it actually doesn't concern any criminal investigation. I remember when I saw his name on trending hashtag and stuff, and it was just like the name, nothing attached to it, just his name. I'm like, what is it? I think in the morning of September 11th, people weren't still sure about if that actually has happened because rumors are already coming out. There are people who living basically in that xiaoqu, in that compound, who've noticed things, right? Police coming in, ambulances, and things being zoned off, so they know something has happened. And people then start to talk about, oh, it's that actor because he's kind of famous. So it was like before noon, everybody was just like chatting and not confirmed, and it's just his name. I'm like clicking into, and I see this. I'm like, oh, this cannot be true. About midday on Thursday, it was confirmed that it really did happen. And immediately conspiracy theories start to come out everywhere. We've had in China a few actors, people in the industry dying in suspicious kind of circumstances. So immediately there's like all kinds of flooding conspiracy theories about why this happened, until official statement came out and saying it's not really criminal investigation. It's just telling you impermanence is the only permanent thing of life. Although I really haven't paid much attention to this actor in recent years at all, and I haven't seen anything he's been in for years. It's just still really sad to hear it. He's got like die-hard fans who's been with him for over a decade since he got famous, which was mid-2010s. Some of them posting stuff on internet. It's just heartbreaking to read these things because they consider this person being with them for over a decade and becoming a part of their life. Suddenly it's gone. Although he's not the top most hot actors these days, I do believe he's being loved by a lot of fans, and it breaks their heart to see this happen. This is for sure one of the saddest things we have for 2025 Chinese dramaland. We all, each and every one of us, have that day coming for us. Can't escape that. You just don't know when and how. So I guess use your every day and every minute better, and I'll try to do a better job and keep doing what I do to save you time and make you use your life more productively and more meaningfully and not wastefully. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.